this year, we're going to talk about ourselves. This year, we're going to talk about ageism and about the fabric of our society, about our institutions, service delivery models, our very habits and physical environments that perpetuate ageism, that create barriers, and that lead to poor health and life outcomes, not only for older people, but for all of us. We'll talk about how we, together, can turn the tide and create age-friendly communities here in Alameda County and in age-friendly county. This year, we will reintroduce the age-friendly community framework. And for those of you who were around for the 2015 conference, you'll remember that we introduced the World Health Organization model. And you'll realize how far we've come since then. For those of you who are new to this topic of age-friendly, the 8 domains of livability, they're in handouts that are on your tables. You'll see them, so pass them around. Those 8 domains may seem unfamiliar, but really you can understand them as an analog for the social determinants of health. The economic, social, and environmental conditions in which people are born, grow, live, work, and age. Today, we'll learn that the vision of age-friendly communities is not a pie-in-the-sky dream. It offers serious, practical approaches to address many of our most vexing issues. And it is doable. It is so doable. It includes outdoor spaces and buildings that are accessible, welcoming, and health-affirming, transportation that enables us to go where we want and need to go, housing that feels like home, social participation that enriches our lives, respect and inclusion that affirms who we are and embraces our fellow community members, work, both paid and volunteer, that engages us and helps us proudly contribute, civic engagement that ensures we have a say in our community, communication and information that doesn't confuse or exclude, but instead empowers, and community supports and health services that together play a huge role in keeping us healthy. We have an awesome opportunity here today and this year and going forward. This year, Alameda County's Board of Supervisors has joined the cohort of communities worldwide who are working to advance age-friendly transformation. California's governor has launched an initiative to develop a master plan for aging that could be a blueprint for a cross-sector, cross-silo initiative to reshape our state. 4 cities already in this county are moving forward with concrete, practical work that is transforming their communities. And the county's Council on Age-Friendly Communities is advancing collaborative solutions to address the unique needs of seniors. This is a time of tremendous opportunity, and it is also a time of tremendous challenge. To meet it, we need to understand age-friendly in very practical terms. We need to be clear on the roles of government, the private sector, and the community, and how they align and complement each other. And we need to understand what our roles are as change agents in our own organizations and as people who live in the community. So that's the work we'll do today. So I want to give you an overview of the day. You'll see in your program that we're going to start with our keynote speaker, who will give us a perspective on ageism from the medical realm, its impact on individuals and systems, and the potential for transformation that will really inspire you. Next, our first panel will give you a solid grounding in age-friendly communities and the framework, and then dive into the exciting age-friendly developments that are happening in cities here in the county. Our second panel will explore the role of the state and county in advancing age-friendly change and talk about the work that needs to happen going forward. Following the keynote and the two panels, we'll have time for Q&A, audience Q&A. And this year we'll be collecting your questions on 3x5 cards. You have stacks of them at your tables. So when you have a question, write it down, raise your hand, and we will collect them. After the plenary, we'll move into what I think of as the collaborative heart of the day, the lunchtime small group discussions. They'll give you a chance to work with your colleagues from different silos and sectors and brainstorm concrete solutions that will be captured on the community wall there and in the conference proceedings, and also we'll use them to inform the state's master plan for aging and the county's age-friendly initiatives. So, without further ado, it's my great honor to introduce our keynote speaker. Louise Aronson is a geriatrician, writer, educator, and professor of medicine at UCSF, and the author of the New York Times bestseller, Elderhood: Redefining Aging, Transforming Medicine, and Reimagining Life. A graduate of Harvard Medical School, her recognition includes the Gold Professorship in Humanism in Medicine, a McDowell Artists Fellowship, and the American Geriatric Society Clinician Teacher of the Year Award. So, my pleasure to welcome Louise.